Welcome to the Wakefield Doctrine, the theory of Clark, Scott, and Rogers. This will be the last video post, possibly even video Friday, of the year 2012. So I thought I would do this as the end of the year tends to be a busy time, and I wanted to get something up today as cycles and routines change on writing. Wakefield Doctrine, just for all of you just tuning in for the very first time. The Wakefield Doctrine is a personality theory that proposes that all of us can be found in the characteristics of the three personality types, Clark, Scott, and Rogers. The big difference between us and everybody else is that the Wakefield Doctrine is concerned with how a person relates themselves to the world around them, as opposed to a list of traits and wants and desires and all that other stuff. So that's the difference. So we have three of those things, three ways, that characteristic ways for everybody to relate themselves to the world. Now when we say relate, it isn't just, hey man, I can relate to that, meaning I understand it. When we say relate yourself to the world, we are saying what you feel you are, what you feel the world is, and how you feel the world views you, your relationship, not just relate to your relationship with the world. So we've got three of those things. We call them worldviews too, by the way. Anyway, the first one is the worldview of the outsider. Personality type of the Clark says that you are born, raised, develop, and you live every day as an outsider. Outsider is not always a bad thing. In fact, in a lot of regards, it's a great thing. But that's what we are. We don't belong. We're the blue monkeys. We're the people on the fringes. We're the go-to people when the work needs to get done and everybody else is off with their friends or having fun. You'll find the Clarks at the office late hours. The outsider is also a creative person. We are not necessarily good at engineering and the rote kind of work, but if you need a totally unique solution, something that nobody's ever thought of before, then you find yourself a Clark. Outsiders aren't limited by what everybody knows can be done. Outsiders simply does things. And the outsider also hopes to get inside. That's the thing that drives most of us. Most of us outsiders are looking for a way back in. The second type is that of the predator. We call that Scott's adverb, adjective, adverb, either one. Scotian. A Scotian personality type is a predator. That's not necessarily a bad thing either. Predator is a strong, aggressive, very quick acting life form. A predator will act rather than be acted upon. A predator can be cruel and vicious and demanding, but a predator also does not carry grudges. A predator lion, if you beat them over the nose and thwart their attack, are not going to harbor a resentment 20 years later, unlike the elephants. So a predator has those strengths. The predator lives in the here and now and lives to eat, reproduce, sleep, and defecate. Kind of we might be glossing it over for everybody, but we all know, or you'd better know, that we're talking a predominance of things. This puts a demand on you, the reader. You'd better be having the kind of mind that can say, okay, I got the salient points, I can put this thing together. Because if you're looking for an Access B NTB7, so that you can look up in your little chart when you meet the girl at the bar that, oh, okay, if I say that she looks pretty in a pink dress, then I have a good chance of scoring. Well, sorry, we don't do it that way. The Wakefield Doctrine is way cooler than that. The Wakefield Doctrine will have you in the bar with the guy that you're trying to pick up, and you will not only know what to do to get their attention, to draw their attraction, you will know what they'll be doing before they do it. You'll know them better than they know themselves. Let's round out the top three in this very fast-paced post. And that is the herd member, the Rogers. Let's hear it for the Rogerian personality types. Yo, hello, Rogers. Rogers are the most annoying and the most friendly. They're a lot of fun to hang around with, and thank God that they're so meticulous and picky and repetitive and unimaginative, because otherwise we'd be falling out of the sky in our duct-taped airplanes, or we would be wondering if the doctor got it right this time. Rogers are the core of civilization. You know, there are Scots who will blaze new frontiers, And there are Rogers who take the traditions around the campfire and turn it into the traditions around the fireplace, and turn that into the tradition around the town hall, and they preserve what was. They're the reason we have civilization, and they're also the reason we have repressive civilizations. They're the reason we have laws, and they are also the reason we have persecutions. Rogers are the soul of society. God bless them, they're awful. So this is a good way to end the year and the video post anyway. I kind of like to think we get some cards and letters on this one. But we were back at the bar. Let's go back to the bar, because we've got a storyline. I'll close this out. We've got a storyline that has to do with Clark, Scott, and Roger go to a party. And it's been kind of fun. Expect installment 2 coming up hopefully next week. So you're out there trying to meet people, because that's a big part of why you'd be coming around a place like this, trying to get advice and information on how to deal with people. You know, if there are 2 things about personality theories. One, most people at a certain level of sophistication are looking for a better answer. They're looking for a better way. The Scotts are looking for an edge, a Roger's looking for inside information, and a Clark is looking for a way home. The other thing about personality theories, they are the biggest damn mirrors in the world. Everybody likes mirrors. All life forms like mirrors. You can't walk by it without looking in and wondering, hey, is that me? Ah, no, I don't really look like that, do I? How does that sound? That's why a personality theory is something that will be attractive to people. The question is finding one that you like, that you can figure out how to use, and you have fun doing it. We'll say that unlike those poor bastards with their little charts of their XYZ Myers, Oscar Mayer-Briggs, as we say around here, well, okay, they have a place, and that place isn't here. The place we have here is you walk out there and say, geez, what a Roger. And you know your boss is a Roger, so you know enough not to confront them in front of the office. You got a beef with them, then you say, hey, got a minute? And then you get them aside in private. The doctrine is the kind of thing that you have in your back pocket, because if you're out at the bar and you're trying to find some company for the evening, then you'll see the person across the room, and she seems to be looking off to the side and laughing inappropriately, even though she's with a crowd of people and they're all having fun, but there's something different. Well, you just take your little card out. We'll provide you a card, what the hell. And you say Clark. And then right there, you'll know that as a Clark, you can expect something weird that doesn't show immediately. You can expect a sense of humor that's going to be heavily masked initially. You're going to expect a surprise that you're even talking to them, and when you run into it, you'll see what you think might be, or another person might think is, hey, they're not interested, they're awfully aloof. No. The doctrine tells you that you got a Clark and they seem to be aloof. Chances are they're just busy off where we go, off in the other parts. So that's a video post for you guys. I'm gonna put this up. It is what time? Tell me. It's 1:21 Eastern time. So I'm gonna post this evening. We'll have that up for tomorrow. Tomorrow, Saturday, give us a call. Come on, close out the year. Look on the website, Wakefield Doctrine blog, and get that number and the access number. And then come 8 o'clock Eastern Standard Time tomorrow, give us a call. It's not so bad. It's fun. There'll be real people there. People besides me, too. I mean, you'll probably find Molly and DS and Jennifer there. And maybe even Progenitor Roger. So, go ahead. Why don't you just call us? So, this is Wakefield Doctrine signing off for this year. Bye.